Okay, let's get this thing put together right quick and get you going.
I did leave the battery in it. So
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We'll test it right quick. Okay, guys, we got in a launch monitor that somebody just got, and well, y'all know what happens to them. Yeah. How long you had it?
About a month.
About a month. And how long did your friend hit? One day?
Yep.
Okay. You know, most people blame it on their wife.
Probably because she was old.
I have people that blame it on their wife and their kids, and I'll say I'll shame them for it. I say, really, you gonna blame your wife and your kids for doing that?
If I was golfing, it probably would.
He gets a
I
lot.
can tell you, he felt so bad.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
He felt so bad.
I'm sure he did. Yeah, I've been in sim about a little over 2 years now, almost 3. And I started with a Garmin. I've done it for about 2 years, and I made a whole bunch of videos about interference because it ate it up. It loved it. So, see my R2 playthrough? The only way I could get the thing to work was to wrap it in tinfoil to get the signal from interfering with the Garmin.
Oh my God.
Yep. Okay, Dave, watch this. See this? When you pop this off right here, okay, it's got a little wire right here. Now be careful with that wire. You don't want to break it. Then you take this screen, get a hold of this and pull it straight up out of there. And yours still had a protective cover on it. See?
Wow.
That piece of plastic. And these I cut on my machine, on my,
That glass hole embedded in there.
there's a piece in there. There's a piece. I was going to shake it.
I pulled out a bunch of.
I was going to shake it out good.
Wow, sure, there's some down in there.
I was going to take it over and turn it up. I done one other day like that for a guy, and those pieces come out of it everywhere. That little thing falls out every darn time. That little piece, little rubber piece.
Yeah, he hit it. Oh man, don't worry about it. You got it. I set it back up, and I hit probably 15 more balls with it.
And it worked. And it works.
It was still working.
Okay, here's the deal. I started making these screens, and I look for, over there on that shelf, you're going to see every kind of tent in the world up on the right up there on the very top shelf. I got a bundle this big, all these different colors of tent. And I got different colors of this. I mean, I got some smoke stuff, and I got the clear. Okay, I went out and cut the first one on the CNC machine, put these little grooves down the edges. See how I make the edges on it?
Oh yeah.
If you don't do it that way, it won't, it's got to have that sort of slide in. So, and it'll be fly, if you don't do it right, it'll flop. So
it still worked. It just missed that top camera. That's why I think it's still working.
Well, you didn't hit anything important.
Right.
You see, the thing is, you hit the screen, but you didn't hit the important. And that piece of plastic, probably that piece of plastic on there, that strip, might have saved you. It might have, no joke. But watch, this is the most satisfying thing in the world, isn't it? I love that. Don't y'all love it? I love doing that. And we're going to put it right in here like this. Now, it is now going to be fugly.
Yeah, I don't mind the inside look. I think it looks neat.
Just like that.
Keep it clean. Wipe it off. You may have to take it out and wipe it, because I don't think dust is getting in them very much. But the reason they tell people not to use these outside is this right here. I mean, people think it's because of the cameras and the light and all that stuff. You see this little cover right here with all these holes in the top of it? If you take that outside somewhere and set it up, and it gets just a little sprinkle, it's done. And so it has it's not made for outside. It has no waterproof ability at all. I mean, a Garmin, that thing sitting on the Garmin on the shelf over there, try to put water in it. There ain't nowhere you can put water in it. So you've got a little rubber gasket on the back to seal the holes up where the wires go in when you're not plugged up.
Yeah, the only thing I wish about this square golf is I wish it gave you a bigger hitting area.
I got you fixed. How big you want it?
It just gives you like a little 8-inch by 8-inch window.
I know.
I need it.
I know. I got mine fixed. I'll show you how to fix it. I got it fixed. I'm Spike's the solution person, okay? When I bought mine, I seen it and I said, people gonna break that. And I said, I'm gonna start a Facebook group. But if it gets dusty, polycarbonate attracts dust. So you might have to wipe it off. That's when you say
Yeah.
that, okay? It's gonna work. It'll be fine once I get on. It turns on right quick. But the deal is, this is you right here, F1, F16C. It's only got 2 bars of battery on it. You're low. Okay, now it just picked up the ball just then. It's on. It's picked up. We turn both of these face down so they can't get hit. That's my see. This is 2. I bought one from a guy that was broke because I needed one to practice to experiment with. And how could I sell somebody a clear screen and know it worked unless I had a clear one and a regular one side by side and tested them and looked at them?
Right.
So I done that and I hooked the TrackMan up right there and tested both of them against the TrackMan. Now I like to put right there. Now I'm putting over there. And when I want to drive, I like to drive right there. I'm flip flopping around here today, buddy. Now see, I hook this up and I just reach and get it like that and pull it, hook it up, move it. 40. You see, you flashing 2 bars right now, low battery right now, but it's gonna probably, I'm gonna hook a wire to it. Now I got you plugged up to power. You see the command strip? Had 2 of them stuck together. And hey, you talk about trying to hit that little box. You put 2 of them together and try to get the ball in the box. Yeah, one would be at the very back, one would be at the front, but I get them both in there and I hit the ball and the number would be perfect. And I go, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, that was my problem. Like, it's just such a small window to move and hit out of. Like, if I tee something off.
Okay, here, watch. I'll show you something. Now, I can set mine up where it'll tee off right there, and it'll pick up all my irons right there, and I can do anything here, and it works fine. Okay, off that front corner. But with me being able to putt, I just have to do this and put the ball right there, and it works for me. Now, what I align to when I'm doing this is that laser lines up to this tab right here. When this machine is set up and it's squared right, it's going to line up and it's going to hit that tab. And that laser behind your leg right there, when I turn it on, it's going to fly right through the middle of that mat and hit that tab. And them 2 lines are going to be 15 inches apart. And when I want to putt, I'm going to move it from that line to that line. So when I'm putting, like right now, if I was putting, I would bring it out and I would line the ball up here and I would putt to that dot right there.
Gotcha.
I had the first unit they ever bought in America. I got the very first one, over 9 months ago. The first unit. Hit that a long way. A lot farther than I wanted to. Meant to. Pick it up. And you see the box.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main thing. Watch the box to get you going now. And then once you go to GS Pro, you don't have that box. So you better get used to it before. And then, but in GS Pro, you got a little line on the bottom of the screen that'll come on and give you a green line. That's a long way for a lob wedge. But that's the way it works right there, buddy. You think? Pretty quick repair, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And here's the deal. It's got that screen on it. Now, if you hit it, you're not going to break it. Like I said, I took one on the floor out there and beat it with a hammer.
Right.
If I can't beat it with a hammer, I doubt you're going to break it. The putting is usually doing pretty good. Let's check how it don't putt right quick, see what it does. But once I line my stuff up, I verify that it's straight. When I'm practicing putting and lining up, and I get everything lined up, and as I told you, I'm gonna move out and my monitor out, and I'm gonna put to this point. So it's the same no matter if you was putting from over there or here. Once you line it up, then you just put. And what I want to do now is I want to roll the ball, and which side of that dot is going to tell me if it's right or not. So left side of the flag, yep. And then just kind of tune it in and get where you make sure it's right, but the laser's not going to lie to you. Okay, here.
So how, you said earlier you could fix that. How do you make that the target zone where you're hitting from bigger? Just that slide?
And you move it anywhere you want to. You can go this way. You can set it up to move forward and backwards, or you can set it up to go this way.
Okay.
So you can set it up right. You can hit right here, and then move it up here and put right there on that surface, or you could do that and that. Whatever you want to do, it's easy. It's the easiest way I know to do it. 10. Right over the hole. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
It went right over the top of the hole. Now this is my playing partners club. Her name's Goldie Jean. She's 4. She's deadly. She is pretty deadly. She'll get this thing like this, and she'll lean over here. She'll hold it here, and she'll get down here like this. Even with it that long, she's a hoot, man. She came over Thursday and stayed till Saturday. And I wore out. I was completely wore out.
Oh, it's working.
It's doing what it's supposed to do. Well, hit a few. Try it.
Oh no, I'll be that guy that breaks it now.
You ain't gonna break it. Don't play. I think I got 850 or 900 points still out of 1,000, and I've had it 9 months. What does that tell you? I do this. Okay, you see that green bar light up right there?
Mm-hmm.
That means it's picked up.
I got it.
You get your green light here, but you get your green bar there.
Also, there's an actual green light on the square golf.
So on the screen, you see on the top of it. You see on top.
Noticed that.
Well, look how much. Look at it. Now, when you get that, then the other thing you got to do is you got to be hooked up on here like that. Yeah, because there's a connector and there's an official connector, but the official connector is not ready yet because it doesn't give me that green bar. I don't care about it. Joe's talking about he wants to get a lineman and all that on it. I care less. I don't need a lineman. I know where the ball's going to go. Every time I know where the ball's going to go. That's what TFO. And it's got driving ranges and all these golf courses and Pebble Beach and, pretty much anywhere you want to go. Get in. I've already got a sales platform. It doesn't make sense not to add products to it that fit the same thing, like the slider, the balls, the screens. Everything ties into what I'm doing is, because it's the way it works. Now, y'all can do something for me. Y'all go tell everybody you can when you're on Facebook or whatever, that the guy that can help you with Square and has got all the good stuff and can hook you up is this guy. And when people put a post up, I need a cover for my Square. Jump in there and hit them with my link or something, because that's all I ask. People help me out that way. It makes a big difference for me. You get to be 67, it gets to where things go. And here's the deal: when you try to live a real active, full life with a lot of technology in it at my age, it's a challenge. Okay, guys. Nice family came by. I got their Square fixed up, and they're headed back over to Duncan. And there's my hometown. So somebody from my hometown come got your Square fixed and got them some stuff to make it work better. So they got them a slider and a ball garage and a putt perfect. So, hey, hooked up. I'll be good. I got to go. See you next time. Gotta go. A lot going on. I'm tired. Bye.